Advocate TV, making them relevant.
Orin tó nítumọ̀, ìròyìn àsìkò bó ṣe ń lọ láwùjọ wa, eré ìdárayá ká sọ̀rọ̀ káfa kò mú òkun yọ. The Advocate TV láyé ń gbọ́, bàbá màmá sìsítà àti bọ̀dá tó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. The Advocate TV gangan ni wọ́n ń wí, ìkànnì tí ń sọ ọmọ olófò dọmọ ológo, making them relevant.
You are listening to the Advocate TV Ibadan. The voice of inspiration, information, education, advocacy, news and quality entertainment. Broadcasting with clarity, credibility, and excellence will bring you the latest news, engaging talk shows, uplifting music, sports, culture, business updates, and community-focused programming that keeps you informed and inspired. Advocate TV, making them relevant.
Orin tó nítumọ̀, ìròyìn àsìkò bó ṣe ń lọ láwùjọ wa, eré ìdárayá ká sọ̀rọ̀ káfa kò mú òkun yọ. The Advocate TV láyé ń gbọ́, bàbá màmá sìsítà àti bọ̀dá tó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. The Advocate TV gangan ni wọ́n ń wí, ìkànnì tí ń sọ ọmọ olófò dọmọ ológo, making them relevant.
Good afternoon, viewers at home and everyone listening to us this afternoon. You are welcome to your darling station. This is the Advocate TV. This is your online radio, making them relevant. In fact, you are especially welcome this afternoon to your program, The Insight. The Insight is a topical program that we have every week where we sensitize, where we inform and get people to be up to date, especially in daily lives and some activities that they engage in. I am Ambassador Ola Odeyemi on your program this afternoon, The Insight. Today on the program, we want to consider 5 common mistakes that make people fall into drug abuse. Yes, we've been seeing the activities or the actions of many people, especially the young ones. The old ones are not left out. You see everyone misbehaving. Then you consider, or you ask a question, why are they misbehaving? The answer is not far-fetched. There are some mistakes that people make that mar their lives. There are some mistakes that people make that could be corrected. There are some that may not be corrected for life. If you are listening to me this afternoon, we'll be discussing 5 common mistakes that you can make to make you fall into drug abuse, or those ones that are already substance abusers. These are the 5 mistakes that they made. You see, at times we learn from the people's mistake. If you don't learn from people's mistakes, you might become a mistake yourself. We have mistakes of generations. Are you a father, mother, mentor, teacher? You must take cognizance of all these 5 common mistakes, common points that we want to discuss this afternoon. Oh yes, number 1, when you choose a wrong friend. That is the beginning of falling into drug abuse syndrome. Syndrome. Yes. Yes. Drug abuse is a syndrome. Once it affects somebody, it becomes something that is dangerous to get out of it. Who are your friends? What friends are you keeping? I do hear so many people. They will say that all my friends are smoking cigarettes, but I don't smoke cigarettes. How come? Some people will say that all my friends are drinking alcohol, drinking pelebe, drinking squishy, ele, and all this sachet gin. But I'm not taking it. Have you forgotten? They said, show me your friends, and I will show you the type of person that you are. Keeping company with friends who use or encourage drugs can lead to peer pressure and unhealthy habits. If all your friends are the one that take drugs or that abuse substances, my advice for you this afternoon, change your friends. If somebody wants to kill you, or somebody will lead to the wastage of your life, if you change such a person, you have not done bad. Choosing the wrong friend can make you to live unhealthy lives. Number 2, experimenting just once. Let me tell you this. Those people that are drug addicts today, or those substance abusers, I tell you, they just start once. Yes. The substance abusers, they start once, or they started once. Many people believe trying drug one time will not hurt. Is that your belief also? As you are listening to us this afternoon, is that your belief? That trying drugs one time will not hurt, but a single experiment can develop into regular use and addiction. That is it. Then you become a regular user of drugs. You become addicted to substances. Then you enter into that trap. The day you cross the Rubicon, that is the end of your life. Don't just believe it, that if you try it once, that it will not hurt. It will hurt, and it will hurt you badly. Number 3, Some believe that using drug to escape problems. Maybe you are having one stress, you are being stressed up, or you are having one problems or the other, like debts. Then I'll say, okay, in order to overcome the stress, in order to overcome depressions, heartbreak, your fiance or your fiancé disappointed you, and you just decide that you want to go and take drugs, or you want to take alcohol, or you want to take some substances so that you can forget the heartbroken, you can forget the pressure. You are deceiving yourself. When the drug has done what it will do on you, then you come back to depression. You come back to heartbreak. You come back to academic pressure. Some students, because they failed exams, they will take to drugs. Turning to drugs to escape or to cope with stress, depression, heartbreaking, academic pressure, or financial difficulties, it will often worsen the situation instead of solving it. That is it. You say that you fall into financial difficulties, you are in debt, then you start taking drugs. What the drug will demand from you, it will be worse more than the situation you met yourself when you're in debt. Because drug will make your neck long deep into debt. Therefore, using drugs to escape problems is a lie. Number 4, ignoring the dangers of drug abuse. Some people, they are overconfident. Overconfidence will kill you. It will harm you. You are not smoking cigarette, but you are sitting with the people that are smoking it. Overconfidence or ignorance can even lead you to where you are not going. Lack of knowledge or believing minds, such as, I can stop anytime. Well, leave me alone. I'm not the only one that is drinking. I'm not the only one that is smoking. Okay, since the time I've been smoking, have I died? You will soon die. That is it. I can stop anytime. It's telling us that you will not even stop anytime. Or it won't affect me. When you are overconfident, it can make people underestimate the risk if you ignore the dangers of drug abuse. My friend, my listeners, our friends at home, don't ignore the dangers of drug abuse. Finally, which is number 5, misusing prescription or over-the-counter medicines. Some people, when they are having one ailment or the other, instead of them to go to the doctor or to their physician, who will predict a measurable medication for them, they will go over the counter and get their medicines. They call it akapo. They will put about 3 or 5 varieties of drugs together. Then when you get home, you say, this one will cure it. Let me tell you something. Taking medications without a doctor's prescriptions or using higher doses than recommended, or mixing them with alcohol and other substances can lead to dependence and abuse. Yes, some people, because the doctor prescribed it for the father will give the same drug to the child without considering the body weight of the child, without considering the level of immune system of the boy, or how susceptible the boy is to drugs. Misusing prescriptions. Then when you use higher doses than recommended, it's dangerous. If doctor tells you that you should use just only 2 pills, but just because the way you are feeling that the sickness or the ailment is great, let me just use about 4 or 5 pills, that one can lead to dependence, and even it can lead to abuse. Or when you mix it with agbo, with concussion. Some people will mix concussion with alcohol. It is drug abuse. If there's anything you have to do today, make sure you guide against all the 5 points that I've raised, so that you can live an healthy life. Drug abuse usually begins with small. It usually begins with careless decisions. You must make informed choices. Then surround yourself with positive influences and seek help when facing with challenges. All these things will help you to prevent a lifetime of addictions. Always say no to drug and substance abuse. Till next week on this program, I remain yours sincerely, Ambassador Ola Odeyemi. Good afternoon.